Hey there, Clive Jeffrey here from clivejeffrey.com, coming to you again today from my home office here in St. Augustine, Florida. And the question for today is, are you living in the moment? As I mentioned before, I'm in the process of going through this book, Psycho-Cybernetics by Dan Kennedy and Maxwell Maltz, and they really delve into these type of concepts, and they were talking about the importance of actually living in the moment, because that is where we can only take any corrective action on anything, or actually do anything at all. Yesterday's gone, even a minute ago is gone, and the same goes for the future. We can't do anything for a minute's time. We have to wait till that minute arrives. And they used this cool analogy of a football player waiting to receive a pass, and if he's concentrating on the defenders running towards him, or what he's going to do once he actually catches the ball, chances are he's going to actually drop that ball. And in a similar way, we can only focus and handle things that in the current moment. And another analogy is like the businessman who gets home from work after a stressful day, and he brings all the baggage home with him, and he has this little toddler running up to him, and the toddler just wants to say hi, but the guy is so stressed out he just sees it as another affront and attack, and he pushes the kid away, and the kid obviously gets his feelings hurt and upset. And the businessman ended up feeling bad because he certainly didn't have any animosity towards the kid, but he brought the baggage home with him. There's a cool little trick that they taught in this book, and that was to imagine yourself sitting in a really comfortable chair, nice and relaxed, and then the phone rings. Now, instinctively, you want to get up and answer that phone because you've been conditioned to do so. When the phone rings, you answer it. But what they say to do is to imagine yourself just sitting there and saying, no, I'm not going to answer that call now. I'll do it when I'm good and ready, if at all. And you've got to take the same approach when you find unwanted thoughts coming into your mind. Imagine yourself sitting in that comfortable chair and saying, no, I'm not going to answer that call. And you're not going to deal with those unwanted thoughts. And it's a good analogy to use if you find yourself worrying about things at night when you're trying to go to sleep, or at any time of the day for that matter, getting home from work after a long and stressful day. Imagine yourself sitting in that chair saying, no, I'm not going to deal with this till the morning, till I get there. I'm not going to answer that phone. So it's a very powerful analogy, and you can literally trick your mind into believing that it doesn't have to worry about it anymore because you told it no, you're going to deal with it later on, and your mind will literally obey those commands. So it takes a bit of practice, obviously, to get that process working well and effectively, but this is how top athletes condition themselves. Like, you imagine a kicker taking an important kick at an important time during a game. They go through that mental process, they block out any other distractions, just like a golfer would, approaching either a putt or a tee shot. They clear their mind of all distractions, and they won't answer that phone, figuratively speaking, until they're good and ready for it. So hopefully you got some value for this. And if you really want to know, I suggest getting the book, because it delves obviously a lot deeper into things than this little quick analogy here. But hopefully you've got some value here. If so, leave a comment below. Or if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're on my blog, I'd love you to subscribe to my newsletter, because I provide lots of free training for home business owners on a daily basis. And I'm sure you'll get a lot of value from it. Again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Cheers.